Tuesday PM exercises part 1. Do a multiple hi-hat exercises, and that's what that is. A lot of times, as we start developing our playing, we'll add multiple drums or cymbals. As you get more involved with playing, sometimes you'll use less. Maybe you'll use only one cymbal and one drum and one snare, and that's quite okay. But sometimes when you want to get a little more definition in your playing, like I like to try to do, I like to add different hat sizes, and it gives it a good reflection of accents and, of course, unique individuality and styling of the playing, so it's not so boring as always being the same sound. And it also makes it a little more challenging to, when you want to open up both sides of your thinking process, it actually helps open up the pathways on both sides of your brain with your playing. So it helps you become an ambex a little quicker. And that means playing with either side of your body. As an ambex, a lot of times you might see folks playing like this. rototom reflection, so when I do leads, it sounds really high and pitchy. I'm going to do another tuning. So on smack dab in the middle of the week, smack dab in the middle of the beat, you'll hear a different tuning on it by the PM exercise. But that last riff was the origin of Demon, which is sort of recent stuff is tuned a little higher for the lead sections when I was doing a lot of the lead talking drum stuff. So, and I noticed when I was practicing Saturday, the difference in the playing of how it sounds. So I'm going to tune down a little bit. Get into practicing the Davey Demon material this afternoon. I got to bust Angie's Lady Balls for at least an hour and a half today. We've only got about 5 more to add to the list, but we're going to play the whole list in its entirety and then work on the last 5 or 6 on the list and try to get my voice a little better than it was Saturday. It was a little, I was singing, but it just didn't sound as pretty as it could. It sounded pretty ugly. So what we'll do is we'll give it a smear of ugly cover and uglier than covered it up. Man, that's about 11 minutes. We'll stop on that one. Get back in here. We'll record this amens and share it for all of y'all's discretion. You could go in there and say, man, that's the worst drumming and singing and the best keyboard playing, worst drumming and singing I've ever heard. Whatever, however you want to critic, thumbs up, thumbs down, get in there and wreak havoc on the comment section of YouTube. We got a whole bunch in there we've already put up, I guess. There's 2,000 videos. And I know at least 100 of them y'all can find real easy through the playlist. So if you go into the playlist, two for Tuesday or drum, I'll have one in there later for drum lectures that I did earlier when I was lecturing how to play a straight rock and disco beat. When we were talking about that, you'll hear that, and we'll have that on there as well. So you'll hear several from today, AM drum exercises, and then a couple of PMs. And I'm pretty high right now, so I'm very high on the hybrids and the sativas and overdosing on chicken sandwiches and pizza slices. I've already done my juicing, so I can already feel heavy digestion going on in the belly of the demon. All the bacterias are just eating away at that food I've already devoured for lunch. Appreciate you, Drake, on reheating the pizza and the doggies for waiting for me to get in there and finish my next slice before I conclude the 2 for Tuesday. Drum exercises, PM exercises, part do. Drummaster David W Seymour, Davey Demon, statewide, nationwide, worldwide, globally on YouTube for my subscribers. If you want to see us play live, go to your favorite venue or radio station and request Davey Demon or Davey Demon and the Hellraisers, however you want to request it. Request them at your favorite clubs and radio stations. Drive them absolutely batshit crazy and say, damn it, y'all must be racist and discriminatory because you do not allow the shittiest, most suffering lyrics to be spoken across the public address systems. No, what you actually do is you just say, you don't say I want my MTV, you say I want my Davey Demon. I do not want my MTV, I want my Davey Demon. And I want my Angie Demon. And my Drake Smoke Boy, Purple Boy. Here's what you do, you'll say, technically what we do is we just blow up the request lines and those same people that I call for the bookings that say, call tomorrow, and they're laughing and they're sitting there looking at the book, call and say, that motherfucker called you in spring and March, so by next March, y'all gonna have me booked, correct? And they're gonna pay me, I'm not gonna pay them. They're going to pay me a whole bunch of money to come in and really annoy the fuck out of them. And that's all you do, say, hey, I want my Davey Demon. I want my God damn it. And you just keep requesting it. Finally, they'll send me an email saying, yeah, we want you to play. We're going to give you an outrageous amount of money just to come in and play in front of the other band's sound crew. And that's about it. Oh, sure, no problem. All right, that was good. Hell, at least it recorded.